Hey everybody, Rocky here. It's time to transplant a lot of the pepper plants now because it's starting to get a lot warmer here. And I don't foresee any, rogue freezes coming out of nowhere. So I think the low is probably going to be, 45 over the next couple of days, which is actually abnormally cold for this part of the state where I live. So anyway, I have some garden beds that I plan on transplanting most of the pepper plants in, but today I'm going to show you how I mix up some soil for a container plant. And I'm going to be using a 10-gallon container, and I'll be transplanting this 7-pot Jonah. And it's gotten pretty big in this cup, and it's time to transplant. I've been hardening this off for about a week now, and you can see it has some sun scald on it. So it's definitely ready to get a bigger home. So the first thing I usually do is start out with some good base soil. And this is a soil manufactured by Fox Farm. This is called Strawberry Fields. And guys, you can use anything that you like. I'm using this just because I got a really good price on it. And I just picked up a few bags because it was on sale. So, but this is good stuff. It's got a mycorrhiza in it, and it's got a lot of bionutrients. So we're gonna dump a half a bag into the container. And then I'll go ahead and add some compost out of my own compost bin. This is really good compost. It's hot. It's been brewing now for, I guess, 6 months or so. And what I do is I just, add food scraps to it, and eggshells and anything that's quickly biodegradable and can add a lot of nutrients and microorganisms to the soil. So anyway, this is pretty good stuff. I'm going to add this into the soil that I have, like that, and then I'll just top it off with a few other things. I have some Osmocote pellets. I just like to sprinkle a few of these in there, maybe like a quarter of a capful. This is just basically fertilizer that is time released, so it'll last a while. I just sprinkle a little bit of that in there to mix up. I also have some worm castings, really good source of nitrogen. This is by Biosoil. I just happen to have a sample of their worm castings, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. And I'm going to put all of the worm castings in here. And then the last thing I'll do is add some bat guano. This is a liquid-based fertilizer. It can be used as a hydroponic fertilizer or as a soil-based fertilizer. And what this will do is add a lot of natural phosphorus to the plant that'll help it ultimately start blooming and producing fruits later on. So what I'll do is I'll add in a tablespoon of this to a gallon of water. So I'll pour a tablespoon of this into a gallon jug here and fill it with water. And I mean, all of these things aren't absolutely necessary when you're transplanting into a bigger container. I just like to give the plant a really nice energy boost from the start, so that I don't have to worry about it for a while, and all I have to do is water it. I'll treat the garden beds, the raised beds, a little bit differently. because naturally I had to buy a lot of garden soil for the beds in bulk, so I'm not going to be using the Fox Farm. But the rest of the nutrients, I'll probably use the back guano. I'll definitely use the earthworm castings. I'll sprinkle some Osmocote over just to top dress everything. So what we'll do is we'll shake this up, and I'm going to wait until I transplant the pepper plant to water it in with the back guano. So let's go ahead and mix this up. I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. So it's nice and dark, and I'm just going to mix this up. This also has a little bit of perlite in it from that soil mix that I had, but not too much. And this is a really good loamy soil. It's going to have good drainage. And usually when I transplant to big containers, or 5-gallon buckets, or 7-gallon fabric pots, whatever you're transplanting to, usually I have pretty good luck with keeping the soil loose as opposed to garden beds. I've found that garden beds tend to compact. I don't know if it's because it's, you know, spread over a wider area, or it's probably just because I use a different soil base. That's basically what it is. But anyway, I'll mix that up real good. And then you can see it's all nice and blended. It's a real nice, loose, healthy soil filled with microorganisms, filled with mycorrhiza and nitrogen and phosphorus, potassium, a little bit of everything in there. Everything that the plant needs to get a really nice, healthy kickstart. So now we'll go ahead and just transplant into this container. I'll go ahead and just pour half of this mix into the container, or a little bit over half. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's about 3/4 of the way full. And then I'll take my plant and I'll just delicately pull it out of the cup that it's in, because the roots were coming out of the bottom of the cup. So I don't want to break up the roots too badly, but if you lose a few roots here and there, it's not gonna kill your plant. So got quite a few of the roots out of it. Nice looking plant, even though it has some sun scald. And I'm just gonna place this in the middle here of my pot. And then what I'm gonna do is kind of fill in around the pot. With the rest of the soil. And I'm going to spread it out a little bit. Now the plant is about halfway in this pot, so that allows a lot of nice room for the roots to thrive, and the roots will have a lot of space to grow downward. And if you use fabric pots, it's even better, because they don't spiral around the pot. I just don't have any fabric pots this year. But anyway, that's about it, guys. So transplanted 7-pot Jonah, and we'll see how it does. I'll keep y'all posted over the next few months. Hopefully it grows big and produces a ton of peppers. Thanks for watching.